conspiracy are gaining worldwide attention.
Oh my God. Guys, where do I start? This is an unusual video for K90 channel. Nigeria is on the brink of either make or break in the country. I don't know where to start this. With the event that unfolded in the last 3 weeks in Nigeria, this has been extraordinary. But okay, let's take a look. How did we get here in the first instance? Clearly, this has been as a result of a police brutality in Nigeria. You guys need to watch my last video where I talked about SARS, how it started. It all started in 1992. If you watch that video, you will see the brief history of how it started. I'll put the link below this. How did we get to where we are today? But in the last 3 weeks, it has been chaotic in Nigeria, and the entire world has seen it all. But let me start by saying condolences to those families that has lost loved ones. It is a tragic incident for any family at this period to be mourning their loved ones in the name of protest. A peaceful protest, to say. Where do we start? It started from when the police was extorting the citizens of Nigeria. Torture, murder, rape, all sort of atrocities committed by the police organization called SARS. The Nigerian youth cried out. They were fed up. They have fed up of SARS. They request the government to intervene. And finally, the SARS was disbanded on the 11th of October by the IG, Inspector General of Police, and also the President of Nigeria. We all saw that. But this youth kept protesting on the street. They said they want this to be ratified and not just saying, because for goodness sake, Nigerian government has promised the youth that they will reform SARS in 2017, 2018, 2019, and nothing was done. And now, 2020, they said the same thing, that they've disbanded SARS. Nigerian youth are fed up. They now want it to be rubber stamped. They want this to be clearly documented that SARS will no longer exist. The Nigerian government did not help the case either. They said they will be changing this name of SARS to SWAT. If you have the same set of people working in an organization, molesting people, causing chaos, now you change their name. Does that change this attitude? Does that change the way they operate? I don't think so. We understand that Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu went to Abuja to present the request of the youth to the President of Nigeria. We saw that the President was laughing. He was smiling, maybe taking this as a joke. When people are clamoring for change, people have lost loved ones. They are asking that the government should speedily intervene. But the President was smiling. We saw the video. Again, this youth continued to protest on the street. But unfortunately, the 20th of October, the Lagos State Governor ordered that there should be a curfew from 4 p.m. on the 20th of October. This was a dark day in the history of Nigeria, from 4 p.m. But the youth kept protesting because this curfew met them at the point of protest at that 4 p.m. on that Tuesday, the 20th of October. So they kept protesting. We understand that it was then getting dark. We understand that someone came to that point of protest and suddenly removed the CCTV camera. The billboard that lightened up the place was turned off. The place was dark. And the next thing that happened was the military, maybe the soldiers, they approached these protesters and they opened fire. Using live ammunition on peaceful protesters, on citizens of a country. This is shameful and painful. It's a disgrace to Nigeria. Clearly, we saw all these videos that went viral. So many people scrambling for their lives. We saw videos that we cannot even show you on this program. A lady who was dancing, singing, chanting to a number of songs that were sung on that day at the protest, and a couple of hours later she was dead on the floor. This is sad. But we saw all of the videos. It went viral to those in America, to those in UK, every part of the world.
Listen to me. My brother was murdered in this protest. I cannot leave any of my members anymore.
I think the leaders don't really care. They don't even know that this thing is even affecting them. So
they are cutting our future generation short.
Why should SARS be ended? Because they aren't protecting us. We act as if these people dying will come back next month. They're not coming back. As they don't die, go finish.
It's been years since we last spoke, but it's killing me to be alone. These minds that
They're killing us!
They're killer!
They're killing us!
Nigerian government cannot say no one died during that period. We saw video evidence, but the governor said no one died, or probably one person died. This is a disgrace. Someone must have ordered a live ammunition, but that soldiers kill citizens of a country like Nigeria when they are having peaceful protests. Now, as if that was not enough, the president was muted. He did not say anything. Everyone keeps saying, where is our president? Where is our president? We understand that he was gathering information. He wants to gather enough evidence to come and address the country and the nation. Now, you can manage expectation. You can come out before you gather all of those information from the investigation team or panel that might have been set up. You can manage your citizens' expectation by coming out to the public and saying that we have seen all of this. We acknowledge the request of Nigerian youth. But we are investigating the root cause of all of this, and we will surely deal with it. We will get to the bottom of it. Reassure the citizens, reassure the nation, restore hope. You kept muted. Where is our president? He is not speaking. Now, the hoodlums might have hijacked these protests when they saw that the citizens have been killed anyway, so many bodies lying. What next? They started destroying properties. We saw the video at Bode Thomas, Surulere, Lagos, Nigeria. We saw the video of the entire street vandalized by hoodlums. They busted into so many people's shops and destroyed it. We saw it. Unfortunately, it's the citizens, the ordinary people on the street that owns those shops that might have struggled to stock up those shops. They are the ones that will suffer this. Unfortunately, the ordinary people on the street are the ones that will suffer those. We saw that they keep destroying properties. They keep going from one state to another. We saw it across the entire Nigeria, destroying all sort of places. But in the process of looting or destroying that we've talked about, they actually came into something extraordinary as well. The hoodlums, as you may call them, I will not use the word protesters here anymore, because I don't believe the protesters are the hoodlums, because they were peaceful from beginning. So they are different from the hoodlums. They are not the protesters. We then saw that the hoodlums busted into a number of warehouses, starting from Lagos. The warehouse that was busted into, as usual, they wanted to loot maybe, and they came in. They discovered palliatives, food, noodles, rice, and all sort of food that were made for citizens of Lagos State during the coronavirus, during the COVID-19. They wrote it on each of the boxes. We saw the video. They wrote it on it. COVID-19 palliative, not for sale. We saw it in mass in Wales, in Lagos, where also as hoodlums were busting all other part of the state as well. They have discovered this same palliative in many other states in Nigeria, including Osun State.
Here we did.
Sing on me.
I'm a sing on me.
What for Osun? Why is they para? Why they shot them? What did that one?
Big Indomie. Go big Indomie. I'm a see rice. Wow.
Ekiti State, Plateau State, Oyo State, Cross River State, Kwara State. Think about this. Plateau State, look at this video. Look at this video.
Is this the government we vote for? Is this the palliative they promise they are bringing? This is Plateau State, Jos. Today's date is 24th of October. This is what is happening in Jos City. This is what is happening in Jos City. This is Jos City. You can see the masses. Everybody wants to get food to eat. What a government! What a government! Look how people are struggling. People are struggling to have food. Look at people. Look at, okay, let's look at the hold up. Just take a look at the hold up of Plateau State today. No way entrance, no way out. Look at the hold up. Okay, let's look at the outside. If you're trying to go out from Jos City, can you see the hold up? Can you see the cars?
People starving during the COVID period. They could not feed. A number of people might have committed suicide because they could not go to their shops where they make daily living. They were locked up at home by the government. And the government, maybe one way or the other, provided that they should be given this food. And one person, someone somewhere, somehow, decided to hide this food. For the person that might have decided to hide this food clearly will be a wealthy person, will be well-to-do, must be earning so much money because he was put in charge of this distribution. He must have had enough to feed himself and his family, living in a luxury house somewhere. But you've been asked to give the masses, the people that are hungry on the street, to give them just food, and you chose not to. You chose to go and hide it somewhere. We saw the video that went viral across all of these states. Look at the video. This is heartbreaking. This is disgraceful. This is unacceptable, unjust, uncalled for, unallowed. It's greed. This is painful and shameful. It is an insult on the intelligence of Nigerians. It is a disgrace. Clearly, the people that did this should be brought to justice. The people that did this should be brought to justice because they have decided to kill people. If you don't feed people that are hungry, that are starving, you have decided to kill them. It's as simple as that. That is what you have done, to kill them, because a number of people might have died of hunger during the COVID period. Some might have committed suicide due to low self-esteem, due to going through a lot of challenges, loneliness, poverty. And yet, you chose to deprive them of the food that was provided to feed these people at this period of time. This is sad. We saw in Ibadan. We saw what happened in Ibadan. We saw the video of a politician called Taslim Folari. His house was busted in Ibadan. And hoodlums saw brand new bike, over 200, according to information that we got. We cannot confirm that, by the way. Over 200 bikes, motorbikes, that probably were meant to be given to the citizens, to empower them, to help the citizens of that state. We saw it loaded in his house. And all of these hoodlums started picking these motorbikes one after the other. We saw it. How on earth can one person have, how on earth, if these hoodlums had not busted into that property, we will never know if that was there. We have seen the result of this protest. The entire world has joined Nigerian people for solidarity. The protest has gone global. There's protest in London, there's protest in Canada, Australia, South Africa, America. We've seen it every part of the world. Nigerian government now know they are being watched. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, kindly do so. This is an unusual video that we have done today. We will usually shoot the current affairs news with decent background or a different background, and you'll be able to follow all those things that are happening across the world and Africa and Nigeria in general. And of course we have to do this. There's been so many crime, so many people asking us, what are we saying about the recent event in Nigeria? And we have now decided to do this to let people know that we are standing by the people of Nigeria at this difficult time. We are Nigerian as well. We are Nigerians. We love Nigeria and we want the best for Nigeria. Please kindly subscribe to K90 channel on YouTube. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Bye for now.